all the time, as you are telling me that you give your students a situation, and this is the correct way to learn English, because all the time what happens is students learn the tenses like ta hai, ti hai, te hai, tha.
Have you started recording?
Yes, yes, recording have been started, sir.
Can you see me or not?
No, no, you are not visible.
Oh no, it's happened sometimes. Now
Now you are visible.
there's less light from my side, I think.
No, no, now everything is okay.
Okay, so just okay now. So just introduce yourself that we are meeting after 1 or 2 weeks.
I think 1 week.
Okay, so
Please,
how?
please, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, okay, it's my turn to introduce myself. Okay, so of course you know very well that my name is Gyanan from UP in Lucknow, and by professional I am just working at my farm. I have animals. I just take care of them. Since I live in village area, so I have to do such kind of work. And of course, I have YouTube channel English with Village Blog, where I have been working for 9 or 8 months, maybe. Just so this is all about me, man.
That's great.
Okay, so just introduce yourself.
As you know, my name is Ghazala, and right now I'm connecting with you from Allahabad, UP. Means I'm your neighbor. And
Yes,
yes, if I talk about my hobbies, and my hobbies are cooking and listening to music. And yes, but nowadays I'm running my YouTube channel for to practice these languages. So my total focus and concentration is on my practice only. So I hardly get time for my hobbies. So this is my
great.
pure hobby also, you can say.
Oh, that's really great. So I think you have started a YouTube channel. Uh, you know,
Yes,
is
yes.
it
Recent channel started. I have started 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Okay.
I have been practicing this language for the last 4 months. And earlier, I was not able to construct a single simple sentence because I know how to construct a sentence. Means what is a verb, what is a subject, all these things I know. But at the time of speaking, I forget all these things. So that was my fear, you can say. Means one English phobia was there in my mind, so I was not able to speak in front of the people. So
Hmm.
then I found this platform to practice this language. So I am means I find myself very confident that no, I can speak English, because earlier when there was no partner with me, when no one was with me to speak to practice this language, that time I used to talk to myself all the time. All the time I used to talk to myself. All the time I used to think in English only. But
Great.
that was not sufficient, I know, because I have to speak in front of the people. So that's why I was searching that environment, and I was searching a partner for me. And when I got that platform, so my searching ends, and and now I started practicing this language. And now I find myself. One fear was in my mind that I'm going to make mistake, and that fear stopped me all the time. That fear stops me to speak English. But now I know I make lots of mistake. I make, but no, I don't. Never I afraid to make mistakes. So all the time I make mistakes with confidence. So this
Correct.
thing makes me more confident that no, I can speak. I have to speak at any cost. So yes, making mistake is first for me.
Yes, yes. Slip of the tongue. Everyone does mistake. There is no problem. But I'm shocked that you have been learning English for only 5 months, and your fluency is great, ma'am. There is no sinus. There is no fumble. You are speaking very well. And here
Thank
I'll talk about. myself. So I took years, you know.
All the grammar rules were clear to me, and that's why. And I'm a teacher also, so that's
Yes,
why you're not finding any shyness in me, because
yes.
all the time I have to speak in front of my students.
So you are
I,
already confident. Yes, that's why you are
I'm
able.
in the habit of speaking.
Yes, yes. Of course, you have confidence.
But
Yes,
now
yes, yes.
everything is okay, and all credit goes to this platform, because daily I talk to different people, and I am making myself very confident, and yes, I'm learning from my mistakes also.
Yeah. So, if I talk about myself, so when I was unaware of this application, so it was very difficult for me to find people to talk. You know, even audio call, let alone video call. But here you can talk audio call, video call, both, so that you can remove your hesitation. You are like improving. You are getting confident from other people, and you get different types of people, learner and some speaker, some, yeah, teacher. That's really great. So this is way, in order to make fluent ourselves, we must have to create environment. We must, we must speak every day. That is that. This is reality to become
Have
fluent in.
learned also.
Yes, ma'am.
You started your speaking practice, or you learned grammar also?
Yeah, of course I learned grammar because without grammar, how can I speak? Of course, in order to speak past tense, in order to speak present tense and future tense, of course, we must have knowledge about helping words, and so that people can understand me, that in which time I'm speaking. So since we don't have environment, so we have to go through the grammar rules. This is really very important. So though I didn't focus on grammar too much, but when I completed my tenses and passive, and then I tried to add like all types of tenses and passive in my conversation. Then I went for models, and then causative, then conditional, and then uh, clauses, participles, so many things. And I learned
In,
step by
conditional
step.
sentences are still incompetences, and I have seen in your video that you are very perfect in conditional sentence, because you were taking a rep.
Hello.
Yes. In one of your video, you were taking a rapid fire round, and you were asking question about the
Yes. So I always make my student. I have some students. Hello.
yes, yes.
Hmm. So after teaching all types of rules in grammar, I just ask them, okay, you have to tell any story and add passive, add modal, add conditional. And if they are not able to add this thing, because they said to me that how can I create fake anything? How can I create any situation to add modal and conditional? So you know what happened? I just speak in Hindi, and they just speak in English after me. I give them situation that, okay, I'm going to give you situation where you have to add modal, positive, conditional, passive. Then they are able
Yes,
to use.
the correct
Now
way,
they are
because all the time, as you are telling me that you give your students a situation, and this is the correct way to learn English, because all the time what happens is students learn the tenses like ta hai, ti hai, te hai, tha, chuka tha, chuki thi, chuke the, like this. But this is not the correct way. All the time I also make my students understand that no, you should understand the situation first.
Hmm.
And this is the correct way, because should understand the situation, then try to speak. And I don't believe in translation method. All the time I make my students understand that you should think in English only. You should understand the situation and try to think in English only, and then try to speak.
Correct, correct. And sometimes it's happened that knowing all the things, knowing passive, tenses, causative, conditional, everything. However, we are not able to speak those things. We we forget while having conversation. Suppose I am having conversation,
It
but
happens
sometimes,
me. This
yeah,
happens me all the time. I forget all the rules, though I know all the grammar rules. But at the time of the speaking, I forget all the rules, and
yeah.
I start speaking wrong English. So this is my problem.
So just because of we like it happens like whenever we speak we just speak straight, we are not using all types of structure which we know, but after having conversation we realize, okay, if I wanted, so I could have used that sentence, that sentence, that sentence, so many things. But yeah, while having conversation it's like, oh, we don't know anything in English. It's happened. Yeah.
Yes. And what are your future plans? Means
See.
you are working in your farm, you are living in village, but are you thinking about to go to city, or you like to do anything else?
If of course, I would love to go to any abroad and any city if I get chance. And still, I'm sharpening my this language. And because, like, if I talk about my qualification, so my qualification is not good. That is why I am unable to think anything for my future. But of
Mhm.
course, if I get chance, of course, I will go for it. But
And the life in village very tough.
yeah, of course. And if I, of course, overall, I want to teach some of my villager and some of my relatives that yes, if you learn this language, so this language will help you forever for your whole life. So I just want to teach them. So because what I have faced during this uh, learning English, I don't want them to face this type of problem. So of
Yes.
course now I want to become an English teacher so that I can teach so many people and easily, they can able to speak English. Because I used to cry when I thought that, okay, one day I will speak in English, but I didn't have any idea how to learn English. So I was helpless. I was not able to go too far from my village, so it was hard to crack, and I faced so many problems to learn this language. But just because of social media, I have completed my dream. So
Means all credit goes to social media, because in the village there are lack of facilities, no facility is there, and no environment is also there.
mm,
So
great.
yes, the only main is social media.
Yeah, definitely. And I must say that everyone should take advantage of social media because it is it means the word for me is because I have learned so many things. I got so many people to talk, and see, it has changed my life. Social media. I never ever
Yes,
take.
due to your disability, uh, you are very famous on YouTube, and you are a well-known face on YouTube. So
Thank.
yes, you are getting to so much from the social media, too much from the social media, and
Yes, yes. And just because of my dream, otherwise I was also like I was engrossed into listening song, watching movies with my friends because they also used to do this, so I was also one of them. But again I went back towards my, like, okay, there was my dream to learn this language, so let's see what I'm going to find on social media. So I searched how to learn English. So then I found so many trainer and teacher and videos, and I started my journey over there. So just because of this social media, otherwise it was not possible for me being a villager, how can you learn this language? Because you don't have any partner, you don't have environment, you don't have teacher and institute. So it is really very harder to crack for villager. But nowadays, anyone can learn this language if they want.
Yes, you're right. If someone says that no, I don't have any partner, I don't have any environment, then I all the time I used to say that no, all these things are just an excuse because you can create that environment around you. And
Yes.
yes, social media is a biggest thing nowadays, and we can take advantage from it. And you are already doing well. So
Yes, yes.
you
Because,
are a big example in front of that people who are making excuses.
hmm, of course, everyone is taking advantage of social media. Generation has changed. All the person they believe in social media. So don't believe in and don't give up in your life that okay, I had this dream, I couldn't complete this, because if you have dreams, so you must work on it, though you are going gradually on it and you are not getting anything. Suppose I took like so many years to complete this language. Earlier I was not improving, so I couldn't give up, I couldn't give up that okay, let it be. If I'm not improving, I'm not able to speak, people laugh at me that you have been learning English for a long time but you are not able to speak, sometimes you make mistake. What is this? So let them say whatever they want to say. You are not going to change over the night. You will take time,
You
and one day
can't
you
make,
will.
can't make everyone happy. So
It,
let them speak.
yeah, yeah. In order to get yourself, you know, everyone takes time. Takes time to improve yourself. You are not going to change over the night. So just wait for good time. Of course, everyone has their like good time. So of course, just wait for them and just work hard on your dream towards your. Just run towards your dream. Don't leave anyone. And of course, sometimes it's happened that we feel sad. So many people just humiliate us, saying that what are you doing? It's a rubbish thing. Let them say because they are mean to humiliate you. They are your neighbor and relatives, friends. But it is your dream, so you have to complete. So, ma'am, I
Yes.
think yeah, video has become long because it's very hot. I'm sitting here without fan, so
Okay,
you
okay.
can understand.
I can
I'm so,
understand. Yeah,
I'm
yes,
so
sir. Okay,
oh,
okay, bye. Have a nice day.
yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.